Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm back now. Alright, so I said I was going to be consistent. Stuff happened, I have to study all this stuff, exams, so allow me guys, allow me. I have to do a lot of things. I can't do videos and, you know, I study and work, so allow me, come on. Anyways, I'm back again, and I got a different type of video. If you don't know, I'm actually a bitch when it comes to these videos. I'm the type of guy that if I was in a movie day and I'll be with watching a scary movie, I'll be literally holding whoever's next to me like that. You know, this is a scary thing for me. I'm not ready for it. But anyway, we have to react to it. Run the intro. Let's begin.
Nowadays, surveillance cameras are everywhere. They are often the last word in criminal cases, and they can help protect the innocent. But because these cameras are recording all the time, they catch something really creepy from time to time. Here are top 10 mysterious and unusual videos that were caught on CCTV cameras.
Alright, this one sounds promising. This looks promising. I can't lie, I'm so scared at this. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. I'm ready to post the video in 22 seconds. I always do this, but if you're new to my video, to my channels, I'm going to do that a lot. So just get used to it. Let's begin. Let's just start.
So watch out for that. But before you get into all that, don't forget to hit the
Two
like
shots,
and
James
subscribe
shots, yeah.
buttons. Number 10. The Elsa Lam footage. This video was released by the LAPD on February 14th, 2013, after Elsa Lam went missing from her room at the Cecil Hotel. It shows her acting strangely in the hotel's elevator. She enters.
I heard about this story. My little sister told me about this. I think it's the one where she dies in a well, I think. I'm not sure. Alright, let's just react to this.
And presses several buttons, but the doors refuse to close. She tries the button again and gets the same result. She presses her palms to her ears, seeming distressed, rubs her forearms together, and returns to the back wall of the elevator. After some time of this repeated action, the doors finally close. On the morning of February 19th, after hotel guests complained of poor water pressure and strange tasting water, Lam's body was found in one of the hotel's rooftop water tanks. Her death was deemed an accidental drowning, as there were no signs of foul play or suicide. While traces of prescription medication and a small amount of alcohol were found on Lam's body, the toxicology report found no suspicious substances that may have contributed to her death. Despite the fact that investigators closed the case on Lam's death, gaps remain. Most notably, how Lam accessed the locked rooftop and got into the sealed water tank. Many people who saw the video speculated she was fleeing a pursuer under the influence of drugs or experiencing a bipolar episode. All in all, the video created more questions for authorities than it did answers.
Yeah, I heard that one. That one's crazy. Oh my god, my sister told me about this. About this girl. She jumps into water wells. I don't know, some challenge where you guys tap each buttons and you have to go. You talk, and then there's, I don't know. Don't do it. Of course, don't do it. You see what happened to her, and I'm definitely not gonna do it. Hell no. Alright, let's watch this one.
Number 9. Ghost Car. A few years back, a live video went viral on the internet. The video was of a police chase in Garden City, Georgia, that has been dubbed the Ghost Car. In the video, officers can be seen attempting to pull over a white vehicle that is driving in a crazy way. The police follows the car for a while, and then all of a sudden, the driver makes a U-turn. The car moves off the highway, hits a dirt road, and comes off to a dead end. It then moves to the left and disappears behind a chain-linked fence. The driver was never caught, and it was recorded that the area beyond the fence didn't have any roads either. After examining the footage, many people have commented that the car traveled under the fence. However, this doesn't explain what happened to the driver and why the police ended the pursuit. To date, this Garden City surveillance video continues to baffle watchers. Number 8. Unwelcomed roommate. All couples fight at times when it comes to food, because food is more important than any relationship. Actor Joe Cummings from Manhattan, New York, confronted his girlfriend when he noticed food he wasn't eating kept going missing. But after...
Don't tell me it's about ghosts. If it's ghost stuff, Alright, let me tell you about ghosts. I don't believe in ghosts. I believe in spirits. I call it jinn actually. I believe in jinns. But ghosts, I don't believe in ghosts. But if it's this, I'm scared of these kind of stuff. You know, like the spirits, ghost, spirit, ghost stuff. I'm scared of this kind of stuff.
His partner denied it. The guy set up a hidden camera in his kitchen.
And the cameras, hidden cameras.
And it was utterly creepy. Night vision footage shows a woman drop down from a hard-to-reach cupboard above the door. She carefully places her feet on a nearby table before quietly stepping down onto a stool and then down to the floor. The intruder then walks over to Joe's sink, urinates in it before opening the fridge and raiding his food and drinks. She then appears to sit on his sofa to watch television before hitting the fridge for a further snack and returning to her.
What would you do if someone did that into your house? Shotgun. I would get a shotgun, I'll blast her out. Nah, she could be a ghost, you know?
Her hideaway hole. Joe phoned the police and the woman was arrested and later discovered that she'd been living in the cupboard for 2 weeks. How creepy is that?
Oh, she ain't a ghost. But what would you do if someone came to your house, you know, like that? Wait, hold on. How does she live in the cupboard for 2 days? Or I don't know how long he said. But how long does it take? How does she live in a cupboard like that? And she pisses in the sink as well. Ugh.
Number 7. Ghost attacks in Malaysian hotel. We have the most terrifying CCTV video for you. It shows a ghost attack in a hotel by throwing and moving furniture. In this clip, a man is seen standing in the hotel's lobby before suddenly making a run for his life. It is clear that he has been seeing something. Seconds later, an armchair starts to slide across the floor.
I swear to God, I'm getting chills. I can hear stuff around me. I'm getting scared now. I'm getting chills. I can hear something around me.
Floor, with no obvious reason behind its movement. Another CCTV clip, allegedly recorded in the same building, shows a woman in a conference room using her mobile. She turns her head abruptly a few times, but is unclear what she is looking at. But she turns back to her phone. A chair next to the table she is leaning on suddenly moves, causing her to leap backwards in shock. Incredibly, as the woman tries to make for the exit, 2 large tables and several chairs are slammed against the door, blocking her escape route. Clearly terrified, the woman retreats to a corner of the room before she falls to the floor. As she lies, that chair keeps on moving in the room. The video causes shock among viewers on the internet, but some self-acclaimed scientists have commented that the whole thing is fabricated. What do you guys think? Number 6. Blank Room Soup. This video is thought to have emerged from the deep web. At a first glance, the video seems relatively tame. There is a man sitting at a table with his eyes eating soup. A person in a character costume comes up behind him and begins patting him on the back. As this happens, the man begins to sob. Then a second person dressed in the same getup enters the frame and appears to be trying to comfort the now crying man. When it was first uploaded in 2008, it was taken as a joke, prank, or some kind of strange experiment. It's been nearly 12 years since it first appeared on the web, and still no one has stepped forward to claim it, which has led some to believe that there may be more sinister story behind the video than was initially thought. The video was first sent to Raymond Perez. The characters were his creation and used in a show he did at the Sunset Club. The costumes were stolen from his car in the parking lot, and a bit later he received the video. Some people say it's human meat the guy is eating. Some say the video was recorded using CCTV camera before the person's death. Whatever happened, this is really one mysterious and unusually scary video. Number 5. The Mighty Fall. In this video, the couple tries to use a credit card that doesn't belong to them. When the gas station guy gets suspicious, he calls the police on them. Meanwhile, to hide from the police, the girl reacts fast and climbs into the ceiling to hide. Her plan fails though, as she falls from the ceiling into the middle of the store, where everyone can see her. Now, we cannot show the full video of the fall, but you can see for yourself that the ceiling is really high. On an unlucky day, she could have easily broken her neck from the fall. The girl falls on her face and walks away without incurring any injuries. Number 4. The Old Switcheroo. A woman was pumping gas.
That's it. I thought it would be something scary.
To remove the gas pump, she left the keys in the ignition. As she turned around, the woman realized someone was in her car. Already having a bad day, she said to herself that this is not happening today. She runs around the car and decides to jump onto the hood, but the carjacker started and stopped the car, apparently trying to throw her off the hood. The suspect eventually stopped the car and fled after stealing the victim's purse. All of this was recorded in security camera footage. She said that at least 4 other cars were at the gas station alongside her as she pumped gas, and no one came to help her. What would you do in this situation? Jump or scream? Or both like this brave woman? Number 3. Timmy Turd. Let's start with one of the most disturbing videos you will ever see. Perhaps the woman in the video wanted the keys to the washroom at a Tim's Hortons and was told to stuff it, or maybe she was angry that the franchise was out of Eclair Timbits. Whatever was wrong, she was obviously plenty mad at the staff. CCTV video of the incident posted on social media shows the woman arguing with an employee and then pulling her pants down and defecating, or in simple words, pooping. She then throws the turd at the employee and grabs a fistful of napkins to wipe herself, and then throws the napkins at the employee. Seriously, what is wrong with the world? Just because Tim's Hortons is one of the Long John's donuts doesn't give you the right to make your own. That too in their own franchise. At least use the kitchen. Number 2. Manila hostage tragedy. On the 23rd of August 2010, expelled police officer Ronaldo Mendoza hijacked a busload of Hong Kong tourists, which ended with the death of 9 people, including the hostage taker himself. Mendoza was a decorated Milan police officer, but was dismissed for his alleged involvement in drug-related crimes and extortion. He believed he was innocent, so demanded reappointment in the service. Negotiations led by police office enforcers took place, but collapsed when the suspect's brother was arrested. SWAT operatives were positioned to attack but failed to contain the situation, and it resulted in gunfire that went on for hours. 8 innocent people. The incident revealed the many flaws in this country's security regime and crisis management strategies. Does that look like the doings of an innocent police officer? Number 1. The Versailles wedding hall incident.
Are you ready for this, guys? If this is a disappointment, then yeah, I'm shaking, I'm scared. Let's start, let's hear this one. This is a special one, let's hear it.
Imagine it's the best day of your life and you're finally getting married, but all of a sudden the floor comes down. A disaster occurred in the Versailles wedding hall in Jerusalem during a wedding when the dance floor collapsed, causing many of those in the room to plunge to the floor below. The floors of the hall were built in the pull-cab method, a system of building lightweight concrete floors that has been banned before the wedding hall was built and was proven unsafe. The tragic incident killed 23 people, and 250 were injured, including the bride. The groom escaped serious injuries and was seen carrying the bride after so incurred serious injuries that required surgery. This was considered the worst building disaster in the country's history, and the event was recorded on camera and broadcast to the world. Not the best day of the couple's life, after all. Have you ever caught anything unusual on your CCTV camera?
Alright guys, this is the end of the video. If you enjoy, subscribe. I've done a percentage, but it's like 60% of you haven't subscribed, so go subscribe now. And I'll try my best to upload more videos, and hopefully you enjoy this one. Like, subscribe, in a bit.